Carroll, and this is my important speech. According to the Government Accountability Office estimate from 2007, it costs an average of nearly $4 million a mile to build the existing border fencing. Additional fencing costs up to $10 million a mile. Normal fencing on our border is already expensive. A full-on wall could cost over twice as much. One topic that has been on everyone's mind recently is Trump's wall. From his comments about Mexicans being bad people to him saying Mexico needs to pay for our wall. Building the wall could force landowners on the border to relocate, separate people from seeing their families, and cost a lot of money. We've already been putting money together for the wall. In July 2017, House Republicans passed a bill for $1.6 billion for the wall. The wall will run about 1,900 miles from the Pacific Ocean to the Gulf of Mexico. Trump's wall would damage the economy, the environment, and people's property. The wall itself will stretch about 1,900 miles along the U.S. and Mexico border. It will stretch from the Gulf of Mexico to the Pacific coast, traversing a variety of terrains, including desert and urban areas. It will also be more of a fence than a wall. Blueprints show a fence made from sharp poles rather than a big concrete wall. Previous fencing on the border cost around $4 million a mile to build. And new fencing can cost double, almost $10 million a mile. In July 2017, a bill was passed for $1.6 billion to be used for the wall. Nobody for sure knows how much the wall will cost. President Trump claimed $12 billion, but a Department of Homeland Security internal report estimated the wall to cost over $21 billion. Aside from a high price, the wall could have more negative effects. The wall could promote flooding by causing water to build up and not giving it a chance to run off. The U.S.-Mexico border holds some of the nation's most diverse landscapes, and the wall would cut them in half, separating animals from their homes and increasing their habitat size. Studies show building the wall will have a greater effect on taxpayers and our economy than it will on immigration. It will burden both our government and taxpayers with a high cost. It could also cost people their homes and land. People living on the border will be forced to relocate, and the government will pay them the estimated market value for their homes and land. But that wouldn't help very much for people with legal issues. While the border will have negative effects, it will also have some positive effects. The wall will slow down people and drug smuggling into the U.S. through desert areas where there's not as much border patrol as urban areas. Illegal immigrants are often smuggled through desert areas by people called coyotes in desert areas where there's not as much border patrol as there is in urban areas. Also, some drugs are brought in through high-paid smugglers who want to spend weeks and days through the desert and drop their drugs off to dealers in the U.S. Escaped inmates also try and flee to Mexico so they can avoid being caught again. But if there's a wall, that will slow that down a little bit, and they won't have many places to hide. In conclusion, Trump's wall could have both positive and negative effects, but the negatives seem to outweigh the positive. When people come over from Mexico, they don't all come to sell drugs or commit crimes. Many of them come to find work or provide a better life for their families. If our president does decide to build a wall, it would damage the economy, the environment, and people's property.